Hello, welcome to Nevermoe online education platform. The presenter is Brother George. Today we are going to tackle a topic, human body, in class 5. Under human body, there are subtopics. We are going to discuss the breathing system and the digestive system as a whole. Very first, to the breathing system, we are going to look at the parts of the breathing system where we have the nose, we have the trachea, or some people call it the windpipe, we have the bronchus, we have the bronchioles, we have the lungs, we have the diaphragm, and the air sacs, which other people call it the alveoli. These parts have different functions that are very important for a student or a pupil to understand, because they are always testable, they are being examined. We are going to look into details each and every part and its function. Number one, we are going to look at the nose. What is the function of a nose, or what are some of the functions? The nose has a function of cleaning, warming, moistening of air. In the nose is where there are air and mucus that are used to trap the dust. Another part of the breathing system that we should take care of is the trachea. Trachea itself also contains hair that are used for trapping dust and germs. It has the same function as the nose. Number three, we have the bronchus. Bronchus is a branch into a lung. When you look at the diagram of the breathing system, you'll see the bronchus. They are two branches. Then, number four, we look at the bronchioles. These are the further divisions of bronchus into the lungs. From there, we want to look at the two key terms. One is inhalation and exhalation. The term inhalation means to breathe in. Then, whereas exhalation means breathing out. So what happens to these parts of the breathing system when someone breathes in or breathes out? Let's start with inhalation. When you inhale the oxygen gas, the ribs moves outward and upward. Take note on that. The ribs move outward and upward. Then the diaphragm moves downward. It means once the lungs have expanded or the lungs has been inflated, it pushes the diaphragm that was in a dome shape to flatten or to move downward. Then the chest volume increases. At the same time, the pressure in the chest cavity decreases. Those are the things that takes place when someone breathes in. What of when you breathe out? The exhalation, the vice versa of the breathing in, where the ribs now they move inwards and downwards. The diaphragm now flattens or dome-shaped, becomes dome-shaped. The lungs contract, the chest volume decreases, and the pressure now of the chest cavity increases. That's all you should know about the breathing system. Very first digestive system, we have the following parts in the digestive system. We have the mouth, we have the esophagus, which we also call the gullet, we have the stomach, we have the duodenum, we have the small intestine or the ileum, we have the large intestine or the colon. We also have the rectum and anus. They also have different functions. Now, direct the stomach. Let's begin from the mouth. Digestion is the process by which food is broken down into smaller or finer particles for easier swallowing. Now, digestion starts in the mouth, where the teeth breaks food into finer particles through chewing. After chewing, the tongue helps in rolling the food into boluses, where saliva also makes the food slippery for swallowing. I hope the point is very clear. Once the food has been rolled and slippered by the saliva, it moves down through the esophagus or the gullet. Now the esophagus is the passage of food from the mouth to the stomach in a wave-like manner. A wave-like manner. Then to the stomach. In the stomach is where digestion of proteins takes place. That's where we have the hydrochloric acid that kills the germs, and also the gastric acid. Number 4, we have the duodenum. Duodenum is where food mixed with the bile from the bile duct, and also the pancreatic juice from the pancreas also mixed with the food. From there, we get into the small intestine, where the absorption of food takes place in the small intestine or the ileum. Then from there to the large intestine or the colon, where now the absorption of water and mineral salts takes place. Remember, the digestion stops in the small intestine. It's where the digestion ends. Now, when you go down to the rectum, it's just a temporary store of undigested foods. All the undigested foods are now being stored in the rectum. Then lastly, in the anus, where now the food the undigested food materials are being released, or egestion occurs. The materials in form of feces are being released. Therefore, the key point there is you should know where the digestion begins and digestion ends, of which we have stated that the digestion begins in the mouth and ends in the small intestine. So that's what you should take note of. Otherwise, in our next topic, we'll be looking at another topic called health education in class 5. Therefore, welcome to this online Nevermoe online education, where we'll be discussing different subjects and different topics. Thank you.